Welcome to Story Vault, the place where we uncover the world's most terrifying and mysterious stories. Here, we dive into legends that have haunted towns for decades, chilling disappearances that remain unsolved, and dark secrets hiding in the shadows of ordinary places. From eerie forests where voices echo without explanation, to abandoned houses that seem to watch those who enter. Every story we share tonight is designed to make you question what's real and what isn't. Some of these tales come from eyewitness accounts. Others are whispered among locals who dare not speak too loudly. They all share one thing in common: something unexplained. Something that lingers in the darkness, waiting for the next person to stumble upon it. Tonight's story will take you deep into the Black Woods of Ridgewater, where one young woman vanished without a trace, leaving only whispers and warnings behind. Stay with us, if you dare, as we explore a mystery that will make you wonder whether some places are best left alone, and whether some voices should never be followed. Vanished in the Black Woods. Story Vault, Episode 1. In the quiet town of Ridgewater, there was one place everyone avoided after sunset: the Black Woods. Locals said the trees whispered, the shadows moved on their own, and if you listened closely, you could hear someone breathing behind you, even when you were alone. For most people, the woods were something to joke about, a creepy story to scare kids during sleepovers. But for one person, the woods were real. Todo real. Her name was Emily Harper, a 23-year-old college student who disappeared without leaving so much as a sneaker print behind. On a cold October evening, she walked into the woods, holding her phone, flashlight pointed straight ahead. She told her roommate she'd be back in an hour. She never came back. The last footage on Emily's phone was shaky, unfocused, and horribly dark. But one thing was clear: she kept whispering the same words. "Someone's following me." Before the video ended, there was a faint rustling. Not heavy footsteps. Not an animal. Something that sounded like fabric sliding against bark. Then a low voice, almost too quiet to hear. "Turn around." The clip cut off instantly. Her family claims the video was longer, that authorities removed parts of it, but officially, police said it was corrupted. They blamed her disappearance on getting lost, even though the woods were barely 2 miles wide. But there was something strange that the police didn't mention in their report. When the search team entered the Black Woods, their GPS units went haywire.
Campers woke to find their tents unzipped from the outside. A hunter swore he heard his own voice calling from miles away. A retired
reached the place where Emily's phone was
circle
found,
of trees stripped of
discovered
bark,
something
spiraled
chilling. There were
upward as
no
if twisted
footprints,
by
not
invisible
hers,
hands. He
not anyone
refused to
else's,
return.
just disturbed leaves, as if someone had swept the ground clean. 3 days later, Emily's roommate received a voicemail from an unknown number. There was no caller ID. The message lasted 12 seconds. At first, all she heard was slow, uneven breathing. Then Emily's voice whispered, "Don't come looking for me. Itese ere." A deep crackling sound followed, like branches snapping under something heavy. Then a second voice, not human, not fully formed, murmured something impossible to make out. Investigators claimed the voicemail was faked. Her roommate insisted it wasn't.
Residents began sharing stories they had been too afraid to tell before. Hikers saw a tall, thin figure standing between the trees.
Near the center of the woods, search volunteers found a message carved into a tree trunk. "Help me." IT's not human. Authorities dismissed it as a prank. Locals knew better. Above the message were 3 letters. EHH, Emily Harper's initials. The carving looked fresh, even though she had been missing for days. The forest was sending a message. Weeks later, Ridgewater returned to uneasy normal. Emily's necklace appeared, hanging from a branch, far from the search area. Her earring was found on a playground. A bus driver saw a young woman standing at the edge of the woods, staring blankly. When he blinked, she was gone. 2 months later, her phone turned back on, lying on a rock near the woods. Result: beware. Dear visitor, the Black Woods awaken when the sun dips below the horizon, and the shadows stretch like sinister fingers. Most heed the warning, their instincts screaming for safety. Yet, there are those who cannot resist the chilling allure of the unknown. As night cloaks the forest, a haunting whisper dances through the gnarled branches, weaving a spell of dread. It beckons with an eerie familiarity, a voice that sends shivers down your spine. It's Emily Harper's voice, sweet yet sinister. Turn around. What lurks in the depths of the Black Woods? Is it a mere trick of nature, a predator stalking its prey, or something far more ancient and malevolent? The air thickens with tension, and the trees seem to lean closer, eager to share their secrets. You may think you're safe, but if you ever hear your name echoing through the darkness, tread carefully, for some whispers should never be answered. Thank you for watching this Story Vault episode. If you enjoyed this dark and mysterious story, make sure to subscribe for more. Turn on notifications so you never miss a chilling tale. Leave a comment with your theory about what happened in the Black Woods. Remember, some mysteries are best left unexplored, but the stories live on here in Story Vault.